Hello, we're here at the historical Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama, the seat of civil rights. I call it the seat of civil rights for two reasons. A, because civil rights, the modern struggle for civil rights began here. I distinguish the modern one from, say, Homer Plessy, who also sat in a cart in New Orleans, but Rosa Parks, who in this very city, around these roads, sat and thereby sparked off a revolution through civil disobedience. And so we're here at the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. I start with a scene of the Capitol because I want you to understand how close in proximity the Capitol is when we look at Dexter Avenue. I tell you why Dexter Avenue Baptist Church is significant for me. So let's just come around and see Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. Yay! So, one of the things that's iconic about this church is that it has been a standing African-American parish since 1885, as it says on the plaque. Another significant thing about this parish is that it has connected many people who have come from sort of the cotton-picking parts of the city to even worship here, and certainly people who are located more locally who migrated off of the plantations that had surrounded this area and continue to surround this area as functioning cotton plantations. So in that spirit, from now what is 2.5 hours down the road, if you take the expressway, at that time would have taken a bit longer on a highway from Atlanta. Martin Luther King was posted here, as it says on this plaque, from 1954 to 1960. Martin Luther King was posted here as pastor. And this plaque also corrects something I'd said. This church has been organized since 1877, so we're talking about a Reconstruction era parish. In Reconstruction era, remember, there were more African Americans in Congress and in government than there are now, including the last one, Barack Obama, who had to vacate his senatorial seat to rule as president. So Dexter Avenue Baptist Church is significant because you remember, as I say, the seat of civil rights. When Rosa Parks took her historic seat to disobey an ordinance of segregation, she eventually sparked a revolution that was led by Dr. Martin Luther King, who through this parish. And so his first organized act, mobilized, act of solidarity through civil disobedience was here in Montgomery, and it was a Montgomery bus boycott. And so you see how our entire nation was changed around because of the discussions and the belief and the faith of the people who sat in these very pews determined the fate, the destiny of this nation. And so what's also significant, and I want to point out again how close we are to the Capitol. A baseballer could throw, could reach the stairs at least. And so, in another act of civil obedience, and that's what's significant to know about the Freedom Riders, who are celebrating 50 years since a group of young people organized through the I believe it was SNCC, or was that James Farmer's organization? Through James Farmer's organization, they organized to actually ride the desegregated riding interstate travel federal legislation that the South was refusing to enforce, meaning refusing to desegregate. And so there were young people from the North who came down here, and when they reached Montgomery, they were mobbed. They came to this church to worship with the people, in a sense to pay homage, and also to ask people to advocate for people like Martin Luther King with the Southern Leadership Conference, Christian Leadership Conference, to join with them in their civil disobedience and maybe even join their ride from Montgomery to Mississippi, where they faced bats, they got bloodied up in these cities. RFK, Robert F. Kennedy, who was then Attorney General under his brother JFK, had to actually call in federal troops to protect the people who were Christian, worshiping, from other Christians who were out here to bludgeon them to death. You know what happened? your leaders stood up because we the people made them. And that's what's significant about. That's what's significant about these times here is, again, we the people stand up, and we're the ones who make the great presidents. So if anything you get from Montgomery, Alabama, is that sometimes you have to take a seat to stand up. Thank you. How long was that?